In this video, I'm going to show you how to install Blender. This is a Blender's website, blender.org. So you can get to know what this software is. Blender is basically 3D modeling and animation software. Okay, so if you want to know more about Blender, obviously you can actually search for it. Blender, and then you will actually get some Wikipedia or maybe your AI search engine will tell you what the software is about. So here, this is probably Wikipedia. Okay, Blender is a free and open source 3D computer graphics software tool set that runs on Windows, Mac OS, BSD, Haiku, IRIX, and Linux. It is used for creating animated films, visual effects, art, 3D printed models, motion graphics, interactive 3D applications, and virtual reality. Okay, so it is also used in creating video games. So if you want to know more about it, obviously you can go to this Wikipedia site, or there are tons of online resources telling you what this software is about. So at your leisure, you can definitely visit one of these sites and get to know what this is. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Blender website. Okay, this is Blender website, and then obviously latest news will kind of share what types of animation, video game, or like 3D graphics product like that has been have been created with Blender. Okay, and in the industry, in especially game industry, I believe Autodesk 3ds Max is widely used. Okay, it's same thing like the Autodesk 3ds Max, like formerly 3D Studio and 3D Studio Max, is professional 3D computer graphics program for making 3D animation models, games, and images, and etc. So in industry, industry standard is kind of Autodesk 3ds Max, but obviously this is actually pricey. Okay, so buy 3ds Max, annual subscription is $2,010 and monthly and flex, and then there is actually a download free trial, and then as an education, you can actually use a free student or educator version. But if you do that, I mean, it's actually okay for you to use educational license while learning about software, but eventually the rule of thumb is if you want to do some commercial work, there will be some limitation. Okay, in the same way, if you do like 3D animation, like or computer CG for or special effects for film industry, many people actually use Autodesk Maya. Okay, you probably heard about it, like Autodesk 3ds Max, Autodesk Maya. Obviously, these are great software, but they're pricey. So what we can do, especially when you learn 3D modeling and 3D modeling and animation. And again, you can still actually download educational version. Educational, you can use education license. But what we are going to do is we are going to use Blender. Okay, Blender is open source, is free, and now actually I talked to a couple of game artists who currently work in this game industry. They actually told me some game companies actually moving towards using Blender. The reason why is Blender now has a really big community. In other words, there's so many people in the world use the software because it's free. And because there are so many people use it, and like because there is a large community, there are many online resources. Okay, you go to YouTube and then you like type Blender like tutorial. Then you'll get tons of online resources. So this game artist actually from uh, the Supercell, he told me that uh, at Supercell, like some project, not all of them, but some project actually they use Blender because sometimes learning curve for 3ds Max is kind of stiff. So you actually have to train your junior game artist or 3D modeler like for 3ds Max. But Blender, because there are so many online like tutorials, you can actually tell your junior game artist, okay, we're going to use Blender, and then you can go to YouTube online on YouTube and learn about these things by watching these YouTube tutorials. Okay, so that person, I mean, I cannot just like generalize it, but at least that person told me he's a art director level in a game studio, and he told me that like, oh, yeah, like we recently adopt Blender more because it's kind of easier for us to do some simple like task. Okay, but anyways, to install this software, you go to blender.org, and then you can actually click this one right away. Okay, download, or you can go to download page, basically same thing, and download Blender for Windows because this website recognized my PC laptop, so it actually shows the Windows installer, and this is 342 megabyte. And you can have other options like Mac OS, Linux, and other OS versions, so you can actually go that. But for my PC laptop, I'm going to choose Windows installer, so I'm going to click download Blender. Okay, and then, well, do your part. Right now I am actually just like using to get understand or learn these things. So I'm going to actually just skip it. Okay, but obviously you can donate some money for this organizer or developers if you like to. Okay, so I'm going to download this one right over here. Okay, almost done. 3, 2, 1, and then it probably automatically start. If not, you can double click on it. Okay, welcome to Blender Setup Wizard. Next, I'm going to put it in my C program files. Okay, that's fine. So next, install. Okay, so this is very straightforward. So I'm going to allow this app to make changes to my device. Yes, and very straightforward. And yeah, it's pretty quick and easy. Okay. So let's see, copying new files, and then it probably will take like a couple of minutes. Okay. And my internet access, my internet speed is decent. I don't like, I just use a regular bandwidth, so it wouldn't be any faster than yours probably, but it wouldn't take that much time. Okay, so done. Completed the Blender setup wizards, finish. And then it will go to this website. Okay, there's some okay, these things. So what I'm going to do, okay, so now I have Blender 4.4 on my desktop, like this icon. Just double click to open it, and then now you have Blender 4.4 installed on your device. Okay, very straightforward, and it wouldn't take that much time. So have fun with Blender, and Blender is like amazing software.